How are you guys doing? Let's see what's happening with you guys for November 2024. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to hit on some details, situations, or scenarios that did not make it into the first round of November readings. And we're going to just jump right into this because I don't have any announcements to make. My next announcements will more than likely be the Black Friday deals. So we're going to just jump right into this. For those of you who would like a personal reading, all the information is in the description of this video. Okie dokie. So I'm starting these off with the current person, current long-term relationship. If you are not in a long-term relationship, or if you are and you're not having problems, this is not for you. All right, let's see what's happening. What's the problem? What's the issue? What's the dealio Emilio? What is going on with Capricorn in the current long-term relationship? That's yelling at me. Two of Swords. So a decision is being made. What decision will that be? Will you stay or will you go? I always say that. The other day they were playing that song in the gym, and it got me thinking about that. I always say that in my readings. Will you stay or will you go? Okay, let's see. Oh, what the hell is this? What's this? This is the card of not abandoning this. And this is the card of walking away. So, you know what this feels like? I feel like one of you is finally deciding to walk away from this, and the other is kind of fighting against that. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is really hard to walk away from. This isn't something that you can just walk away from easily. Some of you may have already tried. Some of you may have been on and off with this person before, but this is difficult to walk away from. But I'm kind of feeling like you're walking away from this anyway. Yeah. Now, these energies could go both ways. But what I'm getting immediately, what this feels like to me, is that you're walking away from this and they're not cool with that. Now, you know there's a karmic tie here. You all did not successfully complete your soul contract. You did not. So, but this is just too one-sided. Too one-sided. There's no equal give and take. There's just too much all about me energy in this situation here. Now, who's bringing all the me energy to the table? I don't know. Could be you. Could be maybe both of y'all are doing that to each other. Possibly. I don't know. But very one-sided. All right, some of you are dealing with a Gemini. I also have Cancer. That's it, Gemini and Cancer. All right. Well, let's see this person's true feelings, energies, and intentions towards you. Current person, long-term partner that Capricorn is dealing with. What's this person's true energy, their true intentions, and their true feelings? Well, I think they're a lot more hurt than you know. They care more than you know. Now, the question is, why don't you know? That's the question. I don't know. Maybe they're just playing it off and pretending they don't care. Or maybe y'all just speak such a different love language that even if they try to show you they care their way, you just aren't receiving the message. And that's not your fault. That's not their fault. When you speak a different vibrational language from somebody, it don't matter what you do. You could spend a lifetime trying to translate your soul to this person, and they're not going to get it. Let me see here. Hang on. I'm honestly feeling like, I don't know. It's kind of feeling like y'all speak a very different language. Vibrational language, that is. Because this person does not want to walk away from this. I don't even think, now here's another part that's kind of unclear. They weren't even really fully aware of how serious this problem was. Again, do they just not care? Or did you not really express how serious this problem was? Or, again, if you did, and y'all speak that different of a language, they just didn't pick up, they didn't receive the message that you were delivering. But yeah, they don't want this to come to an end. Okay, well, again, could be a Gemini for some of you. This person believes that you are their person. They do. Okay. I just have a feeling that the majority of you listening, well, half at the least, do not believe that. Because you all speak such a different love language that you would just swear up and down that they don't love you at all. They do. I just don't think they know how to communicate that to you. I mean, dude, we got the Lover's card. We got the Empress. 9 of Cups. Temperance. Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. This does not look like somebody that wants their relationship to come to an end. It really doesn't. All right, well, let's get the advice on this here. This is the part I dread the most, advice about the current long-term relationship. But let's see what wants to come through. Is there any advice? There may not be any advice. I don't know. Moon card reversed. Don't wait for things to just get better. You got to work to try to make things better. Now, here's the question. Is it worth it to you to work on this? That's an open-ended question. I can't tell you what is and is not worth it. I get that question very frequently. Is it worth it? I can't tell you that. You tell me if it's worth it. This is a hard one. I'm not going to lie. Because I don't think this is supposed to come to an end anytime soon. I don't think your all's contract is complete. I don't think so. But at the end of the day, if you don't even have the strength or the desire or the passion to keep this going, where does it cross the line? I mean, relationships are work, y'all. They're work. There's going to be times where you're just sick of it and want to throw in the white towel, and it's frustrating. But at what point does it cross a line to where it's like, what am I even fucking doing here? What am I even doing here? You know, to me, it crosses that line when you dread walking in the door of your own house. That, I think, is where it draws. Like when you don't even want to come home. You don't even want to come home because you know they're going to invent some kind of argument over anything. Doesn't matter what it is. You'll invent an argument about the fucking toilet paper roll being on backwards. Invent an argument because, I don't know, the plates are turned sideways. You're going to invent some kind of argument. When I walk in the door, I know it's going to be a battle. That, to me, is when I draw the line. When I don't even want to walk in the door of my own house, fuck you. That's just me, though. I'm not saying that you should see it my way. Just think about that. At what point does it cross the line? You know, between needing to put forth work and effort and I'm wasting my fucking time. I'm sure a lot of you have probably already thought about this, but you want to think a little bit more intently because this is not a completed contract, but that doesn't mean that you should just stay in a toxic situation. You know? So, and this one's tough. This one's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Because we got Lover's card in the upright here. But then we also got Ten of Cups in the reverse. We got Knight of Cups in the upright. But we have Hierophant reversed. So, take that information and do with it what you will. If in your mind it has crossed a line and you're just fucking miserable, time to boot, scoot, and boogie, dude. It is what it is. All right, hang on. I got a sage after that. Gotta clear the air. The long-term relationship readings always pull in the heaviest energy. Always. Because it's years of turmoil and love and hate and energy and, you know. All right. Okie dokie. Let's take a look and see what's going on with the new person. The person Capricorn recently connected with. How's the energy looking in November between Capricorn and the new person? Boom. What's all the nervousness about? What are you nervous for? What are you nervous for? What are you overthinking this for? Well, both of you feel a really scary, intense connection with each other. It's like scary intense. And both of you feel it. Just in case you're wondering, yes, they feel it too. Both of you feel like you've known each other your whole lives. And it's not telling me why. This is what I don't like about this. Is that you don't know if you can trust this person. Right? But it's not telling me why you feel that way. I don't know. It's not indicating whether or not this person is behaving in a strange manner, or maybe if you heard a rumor about them from somebody, or if you're just projecting your own insecurities onto them. I have no clue. It's not even telling me. It kind of honestly feels to me like a mixture between a really, really heavy, intense connection and unhealed heartbreak. That'll do it every time. I don't care how good somebody's intentions are. If you got unhealed heartbreak and you connect with somebody and that connection is intense and heavy, there's going to be a lot of nervousness. That's going to take a highlighter and highlight all of your insecurities. Okay, could be a Taurus for some of you. Also have Leo and Pisces here. All right, well, now the moment of truth. Let's see their true intentions, energies, and feelings. How do they really see you? How do they really feel about you? What are their true motives and intentions? What kind of person are they? The new person Capricorn recently connected with. Well, this person is a loner. They are not afraid of being alone. So that may be one thing that you could possibly be overthinking. Hang on a second. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Okay, well, right now they are very intently looking for red flags. See, at the time that you and this person connected, they had completely given up on love altogether. They had completely given up on it. Look, y'all are mirroring each other. Same two cards that came out in the last spread. I think both of y'all have unhealed heartbreak. I think so. Both of y'all got unhealed heartbreak. This connection is really super intense for the both of you. And you're both scared. You're scared they're going to hurt you. They're scared you're going to hurt them. But I think, like I said, one of the biggest things that you're picking up on, that you're kind of overthinking a little bit, is that before y'all connected, they gave up on love, dog. They gave up on it. They completely threw their hands in the air, threw in the white towel, and said, fuck love. I'm just going to, I guess, play around, fuck around, play the field. They could, some of you could be dealing with somebody that has a bit of an addiction issue, possibly. But their intentions are solid. They had just given up on love. Now, here you come, and it scares the shit out of them. Whoops. But, yeah, they are carrying lots of past vibrational baggage. Vibrational. I don't think this person has baggage. They may for some of you, but... oh, this person's carrying vibrational baggage. Okay, well, let's see how it's going to play out for the remainder of 2024. How's it playing out for the remainder of 2024? 2024, yo. How's it playing out for the remainder of 2024? Will you stay or will you go? All right, let's see. Will it take a turn for the best or take a turn for the worst? Let's see. Page of Pentacles reversed. So things aren't really moving forward very fast at all. Not really. Y'all aren't really laying a solid, stable foundation. This is really shaky and rocky. I don't see it coming to an end, but it's really shaky and rocky. But it looks like y'all are hanging in there. But it almost feels like the nervousness is exceedingly increasing day by day. I think so. Okay, well, let's get the advice. What's the advice? What's the advice between Capricorn and the new person? King of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles reversed. Well, damn, dude. I was hoping this would be simple. The nervousness, the doubt, the uncertainty and whatnot, understandable. I'm not saying that it's not. However, that energy has got to be put in check. It's got to be. It has got to be put in check. If it's not put in check, I highly doubt that this will survive the winter. I highly doubt it. Now, how do you put that energy in check? That's the hard part. That's the hard part. If you don't know whether, how do you, here's the weird part. How do you know for a fact you can trust someone? How do you know that? How do you know that? You should be able to feel it vibrationally. You should be vibrationally linked up with this person to the point where you know that you can trust them. But if you're not connecting at that level, then there's not really a whole lot that you can do, because what happens is this starts creating a cyclical dog chasing its tail type of self-fulfilling it's like a snake eating its tail kind of cycle, where I'm worried that something weird is going on with you, so my guard goes up. You can tell that my guard has gone up, so your guard goes up. And then once your guard goes up, that, in my mind, confirms why I have my guard up. Now my guard goes up even higher. And then, you know what I'm saying? So we feed off of each other. And then it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds and builds and builds until, pow, somebody gets ghosted. So I would just say monitor the energy between the two of you. Okay, let me go ahead and say it like this. Do the best that you can to try not to have any expectations. That's about all you can do. It sounds corny as fuck, but that's really about all you can do. Find it in your mind to where you're totally cool with it not working out. I know that sounds kind of weird, but find a place of neutrality if you can. I'm cool if it works. I'm cool if it don't. Hey, it may work. It may not. You know what, though? If it don't work, that's your fault. And if you fuck this up, you're the dumbass. Because I know what I have to offer. I know what I bring to the table. What I have to offer in 2024 is worth my weight in gold. If you're stupid enough to fuck that up, if you're that dumb, maybe we wouldn't make a good team anyways. See if you can find that place of neutrality. Okay, all right. Let's see if we can get any more info on the person from the past. Past person Capricorn dealt with. Any other details that Capricorn needs to hear about the person from the past? Oh, shit. Tower card. So it doesn't look like anybody is rushing in to take action to try to reconcile things. I'm kind of feeling like this person's probably either already with somebody new or they're interested in somebody. They are trying like hell to get with somebody new. I think for the majority of you, they're already with somebody. Ooh, you know what? I think you're going to end up with somebody else too. Wow, that's interesting. That's fucked up. That doesn't normally come through like that. It's kind of telling me that somebody is making their way into your life that's going to make you completely forget about this person. Well, I'm going to have to see how this person feels about you, because it's looking like Tower card, King of Swords, Six of Wands reversed, done. Five of Wands reversed, done. Dun 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 dun. Walking away, bro. Let me see how this person feels about you. That's such a weird message to come through. How's the past person feel about Capricorn? How does the past person feel about Capricorn? Universe, source, spirit. What's their true energies, motives, and intentions? They're putting on a show for you. They strongly suspect that you're watching them. They hope that you're watching them, and they're putting on a show. Just in case you happen to be watching. Just in case you happen to be peeping their social media, watching their Instagram stories. They're putting on a show just for you. But Tower card again. So they're not rushing in to extinguish the flames. Okay, now, have they moved on from this? No. So, of course, every time this comes out in somebody's energy, every time this comes out with it. Because the little show they're putting on is bullshit. Now, no, they're not taking action to reconcile things. So there's a few miscellaneous messages here. For those of you wondering whether or not this person regrets what they did, they don't believe they did anything wrong. For those of you wondering whether or not this person has learned their lesson, they don't believe they did anything wrong. For those of you wondering if this person is going to come apologize, this person is playing the victim. They don't believe they did anything wrong. But they're a lot more hurt than you know. Yeah, they just want a new relationship. It's all they care about. I would even go as far as to say they don't care who they get into a relationship with. They just want to get in the quickest, fastest relationship with a faceless, nameless somebody just to be in a relationship. Because they want you to see it. I think they love to make you jealous. Why does that childish ass bullshit always got to come through like that, man? Fucking children, man. This is high school shit. Okay. Well, let's get some advice. Would it be a good idea for Capricorn to get closure? Attempt communication? What's the best advice? Ooh, King of Swords reversed. Okay. Well, if you want communication, at least in November, it's going to have to be you that does it. I'm not going to say whether you should or you should not. But I will tell you this. If you do, if you reach out to this person tomorrow, they will gaslight you and play mind games with you. And if you let that trigger you, it'll just pop off into a bunch of meaningless nonsense drama all over again. So I'm not going to say do or don't communicate with this person. I'm just telling you they're going to play mind games with you if you do. They're going to gaslight you. They're going to blow smoke up your ass. They're just going to play a bunch of mind games. Now, do you think you could deal with that? Do you think that you could stand tall enough and strong enough in your integrity to not be triggered by that? To not react to that? If you think you could, hey, I'm going to tell you what, for those of you who think you could, I think a conversation could help the two of you so that this person knows that they don't have any emotional power over you. Because if they keep like playing mind games with you and gaslighting you and whatnot, and it doesn't trigger you, they're going to realize they don't have near the emotional control over you that they used to have. And that could be very helpful in setting boundaries. And if you did want to ever have this person come be a part of your life again, that could be a great way to clean the slate and start new and start fresh, this time with boundaries in place. So just know that going into it if you decide to reach out to this person. Honestly, I'll tell you what I would do if I was you. I would wait a little bit longer. That's just me. If it was me, I don't think I would reach out to this person unless at the bare minimum, I would shoot them a closure message just to start releasing this energy to carve out a new energetic pathway for 2025. All right? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again, y'all, for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. All right, y'all. I'm out of here now. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey.